I'm Migdalia Cruz, and I'm a playwright. When I write a lot by thinking about my ancestors, and that's how I ground myself, is like thinking about ancestors. I think my writing and my past, my memory, my way of writing, they're all connected that way. When I first remembered to remember, which is how I think about playwriting, was when I met Maria Irene Fornés, and she was my mentor at INTAR. And I studied with her for 5 years. And the thing she taught me is, as I said, remembering to remember that all of the information you have inside you have since the age of 10. And writing is just recalling it and bringing it forward and grounding your characters in places and things and people you already know. But you just have to remember that you know them. And I remember for the longest time I would write, all my men were like my mother and all my women were like my father, because I didn't want to get stuck in some kind of weird stereotype role. So I thought, let me use the elements of their personalities to figure out who these characters are. And all of that I learned how to do in Irene's workshop. Her method of writing, sort of like method writing. In method writing, using your senses to recall memories that you then put your characters into and you pull yourself out of, so that your characters stay in your memories, grounded in real places. For me, that was life-changing, but it also was not that she taught me how to write. She taught me how to respect where I came from in an outward way that showed in my writing. Oh, well, when I was in college, I started college as a math major, and one of the classes I took when I was like a freshman was a course in Beckett. I thought it was going to be about English history, about Thomas A. Beckett, and it turned out to be about Samuel Beckett. It made me remember that to write is also to use your imagination beyond your experience and to combine them. When I started to read these plays, it opened up such a poetic and symbolic world to me that I hadn't thought about before. And I loved that Beckett was so spare in his writing. That economy of language that Beckett uses was real important for me to learn. There are all these aspects of playwriting that suddenly made sense to me. Be sure you know you have something to say. Be sure you've discovered the thing that's most important to you before you begin to write. And also understand that writing is not going to be easy, or that's going to make you rich, especially playwriting. It's a craft and an art that will be fulfilling because it'll give you a life.